Hi there, my name is Cindy Baldwin and I'm an author of books for middle grade readers. My books are called Where the Watermelons Grow and Beginner's Welcome. I am so thrilled that Where the Watermelons Grow was chosen for the North Carolina Battle of the Books. I grew up in Durham, North Carolina, and so North Carolina is a really special place to me, and I'm so excited to think of kids all over the state learning about Della's story. I wanted to share 5 fun facts about Where the Watermelons Grow with you. The first fun fact is that, like I mentioned, I grew up in North Carolina, and Where the Watermelons Grow is also set in North Carolina. One of the things that Della says at the beginning of the book is that her daddy grows the sweetest watermelons in all of North Carolina on their farm south of the Albemarle Sound. A couple years ago, I had the chance to stop at a farm stand right in the area where the book is set, south of the Albemarle Sound, and I got to buy some watermelons from a farmer there, just like the farm stand that Della and her friend help run in the book. And I have to tell you, they really were the best watermelons I've ever tasted. They've kind of ruined me for watermelons anywhere else. The second fun fact about Where the Watermelons Grow is that I wrote this book because while I don't have schizophrenia like Della's mom, I also have a serious illness. And growing up, there weren't a lot of books that I could find that talked about how having a serious illness can be hard. It can be hard on you, it can be hard on your family, but that it doesn't mean that you can't have a wonderful, meaningful life. It doesn't mean that you can't be a great parent. It doesn't mean that you can't be a great person. And it doesn't mean that you don't have a lot to contribute to your family and your community. And I wanted to show through Della's struggle with her mother's schizophrenia that even though people might have disabilities or illnesses that make them different and that can often cause stress and difficulties for themselves and their family, that they can still be wonderful people worthy of respect and love. The third fun fact about Where the Watermelons Grow is that the original idea for the book was inspired by the song Down by the Bay. Some of you may have caught the reference to Down by the Bay in the title because the song goes Down by the Bay where the watermelons grow. When my daughter was a baby, I was singing her this song, and when I finished, I turned to my husband and I said, you know, this song sounds like it's about a kid whose mother has a mental illness and the kid has run away because they can't stand to see their mom that sick. And as soon as I finished saying that, I said, I would read a book like that. And then I thought, maybe I should write a book like that. So I did. The next fun fact about Where the Watermelons Grow is that the character of Della's younger sister, Miley, was heavily based on my own daughter. My daughter was 2 years old when I wrote this book, and almost every single thing that Miley does in the book were real things that my daughter did in real life. I had a lot of inspiration to draw on. She was pretty mischievous, just like Miley. The final fun fact that I wanted to share about Where the Watermelons Grow is that it didn't always have magical bees and magical honey in it. I actually had written 3/4 of the story as a straight contemporary book with no magic when I decided I was kind of bored, and I thought, I love magic and stories, and I think that this story needs a little bit of magic in it. So I came up with the idea of bees who made magic honey, and I went back and in my revisions I pulled more and more of the idea of magic bees into Where the Watermelons Grow. Now, today, I can't imagine the story without those magical bees, and in my opinion, those bees are a lot of what makes the story itself feel magical. So I'm really glad that I decided to change course almost through the first draft of the novel like that and add that magic in. I hope that you enjoy reading Della's story, and thanks for reading.